Welcome to the Pain Truth program. Let's talk about relaxation and mindfulness. Let me say right off the bat that relaxation and mindfulness are not the same things. Although mindfulness can lead to relaxation, however, not all relaxations lead to mindfulness. Relaxation is defined as the state of being free from tension and anxiety. Mindfulness is defined as the state of paying attention on purpose, in the present moment and non-judgmentally. Relaxation is something one does for that moment. However, mindfulness is not something that one does, but it's a way of being. The idea behind mindfulness is that by consciously controlling our thoughts, we can alter our body's chemistry and in addition, alter the brain. There are studies, so many of them, showing that those who begin regular mindfulness practice have improvements in their mood, improvements in their sleep, and of course, improvements in their pain levels. The truth is that any amount of mindfulness is beneficial, but if you currently have a sensitized nervous system, the goal is to practice mindfulness, movements, and meditations for a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. There are many yoga classes which focus on mindfulness available at local community centers and health clubs. You may also practice mindfulness or body scan meditation in the comfort of your own home, on a bus or a train, by listening to various audios on YouTube and on phone apps using headphones. You will also find a few audio options on the paintruth.org website. You may investigate, and with a physician's referral, you may register for mindfulness for persistent pain programs that are offered at some hospitals. The truth is that one does not need to join a yoga retreat or go to the top of the Himalayan mountain to practice mindfulness. The simplest and most effective form of mindfulness involves simply breathing. For the vast majority of time, we breathe without focusing on every breath, which is perfectly all right. However, by taking a few minutes a day to simply appreciate a few breaths as they naturally occur, without force, without judgment, you can begin to experience the benefits of mindfulness and body scans. I'm not saying it's a simple thing to do because it's not as simple as it sounds. Even over a short period of 5 minutes of focusing on comfortably breathing in and out, the mind has a tendency to focus away from the breath. The challenge is to allow the mind wandering to occur without being judgmental, and when noticed, to slowly return the thought and attention back to the breath. The power of mindfulness breathing and body scans, as promoted in various meditation practices, cannot be overemphasized. There is a quote that says, "If you don't have time for half an hour of mindfulness every day because you're just too busy, then you need to put aside 1 hour as you seriously need it." Even if it's for a few minutes, we all sometimes need to stop and become a human being instead of a human doing. In addition to your 30 minutes a day of mindfulness breathing, you may consider applying mindfulness into your daily activities, such as when drinking your cup of coffee or walking the dog. Mindfulness simply means being present non-judgmentally and paying full attention to your coffee without being on your phone for those few minutes, or walking while actually paying attention to your dog, or walking and acknowledging the nature and surroundings that you're around you without thinking of the past or the future. Let's talk about mindful showering. Most people don't shower alone, but rather have up to 10 people in the shower with them. While showering, they have their mother-in-law in the shower with them as they think about words spoken a week ago that offended them. They have their kids in the shower with them as they think about what they're going to give them for lunch. They have their boss in the shower with them as they stress over a project due next week. and so on and so forth. Mindfulness showering involves learning to shower alone. Simply feeling the water as it sprays on the head, feeling the shampoo as it flows through the hair, the scalp, and the back of the neck, sensing the soap between the toes. To shower alone means to be present and experience the moment. Mindfulness can be applied to breathing, showering, eating, walking, or any movement. Mindful movement is being in the present and fully aware of the movement of the body and all the sensations associated with it. Mindful movement is frequently experienced in yoga, tai chi, martial arts, dancing, skiing, pole walking, certain strengthening exercises, or any time a person decides to focus their attention on the movement of their body in space without judgment. A number of brain imaging studies have shown that mindfulness training results in actual changes in particular regions of the brain that are involved in body awareness. If your mind is having 100 thoughts a minute and it's constantly carrying stress, consider meditation to be the desperately needed short break for your mind. With practice, you will improve in your ability to control your thoughts, especially the negative ones that increase stress. Let's try a 5-breath or a 1-minute mindfulness experience before we end here. Open up one hand and gently slide the index finger of your other hand along the outline of your thumb and fingers. Start from the base of the thumb. Inhale and slide up. Exhale and slide down. It's therefore a total of 5 breaths that you will count on one hand. So go ahead, right now, close your eyes and take in 5 mindful breaths at your own pace. With your eyes closed, go ahead, do it. Inhale as you slide up. Exhale as you slide down. Focus on slowing down the breath with each breath. Breathe however you wish. There is no right or wrong. If your mind wanders off to something else, it's perfectly okay. Just gently bring it back to your breath and your hand. Now open your eyes. Congratulations on doing a 1-minute meditation. In summary, mindfulness is experiencing the moment that exists right there in front of you. Consider your daily meditation and your mindfulness movement as a gift that you can freely give to yourself. Start by giving it yourself by not showering with your boss, kids, or your mother-in-law. Focus on showering alone. Relaxation is something one does for that moment. However, mindfulness is not something that one does, but it's a way of being. It is as important as eating and sleeping. It's not optional if your goal is to get better. Even if it's for a few minutes, we all sometimes need to stop and become a human being instead of a human doing.